This is a traditional Tongan Kava bowl, and you can tell that by the 4 legs. You'll find that some Kava bowls have 6, 8 or several legs, and they're usually from Fiji or Samoa. And this is fual. It's labelled as a Kava strainer, and it's hibiscus bark fibre from the inner bark of the hibiscus. And that's what's used to strain the kava in preparation of the kava. The traditional kava ceremony is a long ceremony. It can take up to 7 hours, for example, for installation of a title or for the king. And preparation of the kava is usually performed in dance and in certain movements. Kava is usually is prepared traditionally by people from Kolovai, which is a village in the west of Tonga. And these people, the Kolovai, are traditionally the keepers or protectors of the Tongan royal family, and so that's why they're allowed to prepare the kava. I was in the dance form though. It's still preferable for people from Kolovai to perform it, but it can be anybody really. It's not restricted. And I learnt this dance about 10 years ago. I performed the milolua. It's called the milolua. Usually the tanoa will face the server. And it's in sitting down on the floor. So I'll just perform just a short part of it. Te o whakatapu tapu awhiwhi o ai hao, motu apua ka moeha o whangatapu. Kau lawe lawe atu, talu mei aloa, ka wake tauhi atu e whinanga o e hau. Ka wae kua fola, tuku ki he tou atu, tuki pea tuku atu, tuku mari e pe ka e palu. Ai ange mo e whau, palu pea whakatatau, ta whoki atu ki mou, a pe awi haa mo vai. Milolua, 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 pea whakamui whonua. Kava is a root of a plant. It has a calming effect. Usually if you drink it, it can numb the tongue, but it's not very potent. At least in the Tongan form, it's not very potent. So the kava is pounded. That's the action that I was doing, pounding, tutuki. And then it is placed in the bowl. Then water is added. So I was asking the to'as, the people beside me, to add water, and they would add water. And then palu, so you then use the fual, place the kava inside the fual, and you would, I guess, work the kava so that the strength will come out in the water, and then it's strained. So you then gather the fual and you squeeze the kava. And usually if it's served, that's how you would strain it as well. You'd strain it into, someone would place a coconut shell, which is the cup, and then you'd squeeze the kava into that, and then it would be served. This kava bowl has obviously been repaired. There's been a crack in the bowl, which can be common. I mean, it's made of wood, and usually if kava bowls are not used for some time, they become more brittle and tend to crack. So it's always best you'll find if someone doesn't use the bowl, they'll leave a little bit of water or liquid in the bottom so that the wood remains swollen. And it's been repaired with coconut husk fibre. I'm not sure if there's something to be used as a seal, but it's not evident that it has been. Yeah, and I'd think that you'd be able to use the bowl, and it shouldn't drip if it's for example, if you put some water in that overnight, it would swell up and the crack would be sealed.